Hello everyone, this is New World Updates, and in this hour we are going to look at and analyze the situation in the borders between Russia and Ukraine. The situation on the borders of Belgorod and Kursk regions is deteriorating every day. The number of shellings of nearby settlements is growing. The civilian population of Russian cities and villages is under regular strikes by artillery and kamikaze drones. Why is what's happening in the borders between Russia and Ukraine? There are a record of increased attacks on Russian regions of Bryansk, Kursk and Belgorod became possible after the withdrawal of Russian troops from Chernihiv, Sumy and Kharkov regions. This opened up access for the armed forces of Ukraine to the border with Russia. The freezing of the front allowed the armed forces of Ukraine to strengthen their positions in the northeast of the country, especially in the Kharkiv region, where firing positions were deployed, approaches were mined, and training of mobilized people was organized at the training grounds. About 3,000 people from the 3rd Brigade, the National Guard and the Terror Defense of the Ukrainian Armed Forces are concentrated in the Volchinsky district. Near the border settlements there are crews of rocket and cannon artillery. Small Black Square on April 15th, another 1,000 people were delivered to Kharkiv by rail to strengthen the group. Also, at the railway station, Toyota and Mitsubishi pickups equipped with anti-tank systems were unloaded. 3 HIMARS MLRS operated by Americans are deployed in the administrative center. And the residents of Kharkov are talking about the urgent discharge of the sick and wounded from hospitals in preparation for the resumption of hostilities. To the north of Kharkov and Syrkany, the battalion of the 17th Detachment of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, withdrawn from Bakhmut due to huge losses, is under restoration. Approximately in the same area, a unit of the 67th Ombre is operating, deployed there from Kupiansk. Now let us take a look at what the Ukrainian armed forces are planning to do next. Among the residents of the border regions with Russia, information is being disseminated that the armed forces of Ukraine are preparing to attack the Belgorod region in early May in order to coincide with the offensive on Victory Day. However, this option, despite the theoretical possibility of this scenario, is unlikely. Back in December last year, there was an information that the attack on the Belgorod region would not bring the desired result to the west. Attacks on settlements in the old Russian regions are necessary for the armed forces of Ukraine to create panic among the civilian population and promote the thesis that the authorities are unable to ensure the safety of citizens. In the context of the activity of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Kharkiv region, attention should be paid to the concentration of forces in the Kupiansky and Sverdlovsky sections. These two formations practically did not participate in the battles in the Starobelsky direction since the autumn and were re-equipped and trained. Now the reserves have been replenished and units of the 2 brigades have again appeared at the front line. To the west of Kupiansk, the forces of the 23rd Separate Tank Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, which had not previously been involved in battles, were marked. The Ukrainian command intends to carry out an attack on Svadovo from Kupiansk and move south and east along the LPR towards the DPR with simultaneous attacks along the front in the Salter, Donetsk, Zaporozhye and Kherson directions. To accomplish this task and support the offensive potential, it is precisely the concentration of resources in the Kharkiv region that is taking place. And NATO satellites are shooting the cities of the Belgorod region and the LPR. At the same time, sorties in the Belgorod, Kursk and Bryansk regions are possible, but rather to stifle attention and cut off supply routes for Russian troops in the LPR. Even by the standards of the Ukrainian authorities, the plan looks grandiose, and success in such a campaign depends not only on the armed forces of Ukraine, but on how ready the fighters of the Russian armed forces are for unexpected maneuvers. In summer, the underestimation of the enemy led to the loss of Izium, Kupiansk, and Liman. Waiting for any options, even unrealistic ones, and the complete destruction of the enemy on the battlefield will stop the shelling of Russian cities. As the Ukrainian forces are combat ready to launch a full-sail counter-offensive on the front lines, let's wait to see the results of these counter-offensive will bring them, and how ready is the Russian defense to repulse the upcoming offensives by the Ukrainians. And that's all for now, and if you enjoyed my video, please give me a like and comment to tell me what you think. Also, you can support me by hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification, so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. See you in my next video.